Good afternoon, all. Welcome to the lecture of number 3. I am audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Okay. So, in last lecture, we have seen what is a Diophantine equation. That is some particular type of Diophantine equation, which are nothing but the linear Diophantine equation, and they must be of the form ax plus by will be equal to c. And we have seen some theorems that is results depending on the linear Diophantine equation. In first theorem, we have seen the linear Diophantine equation ax plus by equal to c has a solution if and only if GCD of two integers AB divides c. And the second result is nothing but that is its first part will be same as our previous theorem. That is the linear Diophantine equation has a solution whenever GCD of AB divides C, and then whenever x naught y naught be some particular solutions of the linear Diophantine equation ax plus by will be equal to C, then all its solutions are must be in the form of x dash equal to some x naught plus b upon d into t, where d is the GCD of AB, and y dash is equal to y naught minus a upon d into t. Okay, so that we have seen. Now instead of t we can take minus t also, so corresponding values of x dash and y dash will be changed. Now we have to see the examples depending on these results. Check whether the following check whether the following linear Diophantine equation has a solution or not. Linear Diophantine equation has a solution or not. Okay. So first, linear Diophantine equation. 12x plus 18y will be equal to 30. 30. So how will you check whether this equation has a solution or not? Yes, here we have to just check whether it has a solution or not. Okay. So how will you check whether this linear Diophantine equation has a solution or not? First, we have to compare this equation with our standard, that is the ax plus by will be equal to c. Okay, so comparing given equation with the linear Diophantine equation, Yes, I am audible.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so the given equation is nothing but 12x plus 18y will be equal to 30. Now we have to check whether this equation has a solution or not. So for that we will compare this given equation, that is 12x plus 18y will be equal to 30 to ax plus by will be equal to c. Then what is the value of a?
12.
A is 12, B equal to 18, and C is nothing but 30. And we know that the linear Diophantine equation Ax plus By equal to C has a solution if and only if, yes, what is that result? When the linear Diophantine equation has a solution, whenever GCD of AB divides C. Okay, that one is our result. So here, first we have to find out the GCD of AB. So GCD of A and B is equal to GCD of 12 and 18. So what is the GCD of 12 and 18?
6.
6. And whether 6 divides 30?
Yes, sir.
As 6 divides 30, then by that result, that is the linear Diophantine equation has a solution if and only if GCD of AB divides C. So as here GCD of A and B, that is GCD of 12 and 18 divides 30, it implies that the given equation 12x plus 18y equal to 30 has a solution. आणखी या केसमध्ये फक्त आपल्याला सोल्युशन आहे का नाही चेक करायचं आहे. जर असं म्हणले की त्याचे अदर सोल्युशन फाइंड आउट करा, देन वी हॅव टू फाइंड आउट इट्स corresponding values, that is x dash and y dash. Now the second example, 2x plus 3y equal to 4. Tell me whether this linear Diophantine equation has a solution or not.
Yes,
Again,
sir.
we have to compare this one with ax plus by will be equal to c. What is the value of a then? A is 2, b is 3, and c is 4. And what is the GCD of AB?
1.
Which is GCD of 2 and 3. Yes, that is equal to 1, and 1 must divides 4. So 2x plus 3y equal to 4 has a solution. Okay, now third one, 6x plus 51y equal to 22. Yes, tell me whether this equation has a solution or not.
No, sir.
B is 51 and C is 22. So what is the GCD of 6 and 51?
3.
3. But 3 does not divide 22, or 22 is not divisible by 3. So as 22 is not divisible by 3, so the given equation 6x plus 51y equal to 22 has no solution. Next one, 33x plus 14y equal to 115. Yes, whether this equation has a solution.
Yes, sir.
What is the GCD of 33 and 14?
1.
1.
Which is 1, and 1 must divides 150. So it has a solution. Okay. Next one, 6x plus 8y is equal to 25.
No solution.
Again, as GCD of 2, 6 and 8 is 2. Sorry,
2.
6 and 8 is 2, and 25 is odd number, which is equal to 2, but 25 is not divisible by 2. So 6x plus 8y equal to 25 has a no solution. Okay, so in this way we can check whether the given linear Diophantine equation has a solution or not. Now, and if solution exists, then we have to find out its all the remaining solutions. Okay, so we will find out such examples. Find find all the solution of linear Diophantine equation 172x plus 20y is equal to 1 not, that is 1000, and check whether the solution is positive or not. Solution is positive or not. Okay, so here we have given one linear Diophantine equation 172x plus 20y. As here we have given, find all the solution of linear Diophantine equation. As here we have to find out all the solution, it means here the solution must be exist. Okay, and check whether the solution is positive or not. First we have to find out the solution, and then we have to check whether the corresponding solution is positive or not, which is depending on the values of t actually. Okay, so see its solution. The given equation is, as here we have one linear Diophantine equation, then first we have to check whether it has a solution or not. And so for that we have to compare this one with, comparing with ax plus by equal to c, we get value of a is 172, b is 20, and c is equal to 1000. Okay, and we know that the linear Diophantine equation ax plus by equal to c has a solution if and only if GCD of AB divides c. So consider the GCD of AB, that is 172 and 20. So what is the GCD of 172 and 20?
4.
Yes, which is equal to 4. But here, as we have to find out the particular solution, then definitely we will get some values, that is x naught and y naught. Since again, sorry, if we have to use the previous theorem, that is whenever x naught y naught be a particular solution, then we have to find, then we can find out its all the remaining solutions. Since x dash must be in the form of x naught, that is x dash is equal to x naught plus b upon d into t, and y dash is nothing but y naught minus e upon d into t. It means we require the values of x naught and y naught, and for that we have to use the Euclid's algorithm. So whenever we will use Euclid's algorithm, then by the theorem of GCD, that is whenever D is the GCD of AB, then D can be expressed as a linear combination of A and B. So whenever we will express this D as a linear combination of A and B, then we can express this right hand side C as a linear combination of A and B. Just we have to find out the values of x and y, that is some particular values x naught and y naught. And whenever we will get the values of x naught and y naught, then we can easily find out all the remaining solution, that is x dash and y dash. So here first we will find out the GCD by using the Euclid's algorithm. So 172 can be expressed as 20 into 8 plus 12. What is 20? 20 is nothing but 12 into 1 plus 8, and 12 can be written as 8 into 1 plus 4, and 8 can be written as 4 into 1. The remainder will be 0. So what is the GCD of 172 and 20? Which is
4 into
equal
2.
to 4. Okay. Now, as this 4, GCD of 172 and 20 will be equal to 4. As 4 divides 1000, which implies the given equation has a solution. As a solution. Now here we have to find out all the particular values. That is, from particular values we have to find out all the remaining solution. So first we require our particular values. So for that one, we will Sorry, there is a network issue. Okay, I am audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. कुठपर्यंत आलं होतं आपलं? This one. 4 can be expressed as a linear combination of A and B. Yes, na?
सर स्क्रीन दिसत नाही.
Sorry. Now it is visible?
Yes, sir.
ओके. कुठपर्यंत आलं होतं आपलं? जीसीडी फाइंड आउट केला होता इक्लिड्स. Sorry, इक्लिड्स result. Okay, so now as here we have to find out the values of x0, y0, then we have to express C as a linear combination of A and B. So for that, first we will express our D as a linear combination of A and B. So 4 can be written as 12 minus 8 into 1. 12 minus by previous step. What is the value of 8? 8 is nothing but 20 minus 12 into 1. Here that one. Put the value 20 minus 12 into 1, which is 12 as it is, minus of 20, minus of minus plus 12, which is 2 times 12 minus of 20. Then we have to put the value of 12. What is the value of 12? 12 is nothing but 172 minus 20 into 8. So 172 minus 20 into 8. 2 times 172 minus of 16 times 20 minus of 20. Minus 16 times 20 minus of 1 times 20, which is nothing but minus of 17 times 20. Okay, and 2 times 172 as it is. So here 4 is nothing but that is 4 is GCD, is nothing but the linear combination of 172 and 20. So here what are the values of x and y? 2 is value of x and y is equal to minus of 17. But we have to express the C as a linear combination of ax plus by. Then we will get the values of x0 and y0. So multiply both sides by 250. We get 4 into 250, 1000, which is equal to 2 into 250, 500 into 172. Plus, what is minus of 17 into 250? Yes, what is the value of minus 17 into 250? Yes, which is nothing but as it is minus, so it is nothing but minus of 4250 into 20 as it is. So here 1000 is nothing but 500 into 172, where this will be A in plus minus of 4250 into B. So which implies C can be expressed in the form of ax plus by, that is ax naught plus y naught. So what is the value of x naught here? Which is 500, and y naught is nothing but minus of 4250. So now we will get just the values of x naught, y naught, and we know the theorem. Whenever x naught, y naught be a particular solution, then all the remaining solutions are in the form of x dash and y dash. Okay, so x dash is nothing but x naught plus b upon d into t, and y dash is nothing but y naught minus a upon d into t. Okay, so as we know that x dash is nothing but x naught plus b upon d into t, and y dash is nothing but y naught minus a upon d into t. Just put the values of x naught b d. We get x dash as x naught is 500 plus what is the value of b? B is nothing but 20 divided by d. D is GCD, which is 4 into t, comma y dash is nothing but y naught is nothing but minus of 4250 minus a is 172 divided by d, which is 4 into t as it is. So which is nothing but x dash is equal to 500 plus 20 divided by 4, which is 5 times t. Y dash is equal to minus of 4250. What is 172 divided by 4? Which is 43. Okay, so here we will get the values of x dash and y dash. X dash is nothing but 500 plus 5t, and y dash is nothing but minus of 4250 minus 43. Okay, 43 into t. So here we will get all the remaining solution. So for each value of t, we will get some one particular solution, okay, of the given linear Diophantine equation. So whenever 500 and minus of 4250 are the particular solutions of the linear Diophantine equation 172x plus 20y equal to 1000, then all the remaining solutions are nothing but x dash and y dash. Okay, So here we will get all the remaining solutions of the given linear Diophantine equation. But now we have to check whether this solution is a positive or not. So for that positive solution, we have to consider x dash and y dash will be greater than 0. So let x dash is greater than 0. What is x dash? 500 plus 5t is greater than 0. Which implies subtracting 500 on both sides, then we get 5t is greater than minus of 500, which implies divide both sides by 5, t is greater than minus of 100. Okay, similarly, y dash is also greater than 0, y dash greater than 0, which implies minus of 4250 minus of 43t is greater than 0, which implies minus of 43t is greater than 4250. Okay, so which implies minus of t is greater than, yes, what? As minus 43t is greater than 4250, whenever we multiply both sides by minus 1, then the inequality reverses. So it is 43t is less than minus of 4250, which implies t is strictly less than. What is the value of 4250 divided by 43?
.98 point something.
98 point something 83. Okay, but t is an integer, so here we have to consider the nearest value of minus of 98.83, which is nothing but minus of 99 somewhat. Okay, so t is less than. So what is the range of this t? T is less than minus of 98.83 and it is greater than minus of 100. Okay, so t is lies between these two values, that is it is greater than minus of 100 and it is less than minus of 98.83. So what is the possible value of t?
99.
As t is an integer, so t is not 99, it is a minus of 99. Okay, so here value of t is minus of 99. Just put the value of t in x dash and y dash. Put t equal to minus of 99 in x dash and y dash, we get. What is x dash? X dash is x naught, that is 500 plus b upon d, which is 5 into t. T is minus of 99. Yes, 500 plus 5 into minus of 99. What is this value?
Charge Panjan.
Which is minus of 495. 500 minus 495, 5. Similarly, y dash minus of 4250 minus of 43 into t. T is minus of 99. Yes, minus 4250 minus, what is the value of 43 into minus 19? Actually, this minus minus plus. So what is the value of 43 into 99?
4257.
4257. So minus of 4250 plus 4257, which is nothing but 7. So what is the value of x dash and y dash? X dash is 5 and y dash is also 7. So it means both are the positive, which implies 5 comma 7 is the positive solution of given linear Diophantine equation. And that is we have to find out. Yes, कुणाल काही डाऊट या एक्झाम्पल मध्ये?
No, sir. No, sir.
There is no doubt. Then solve this one. Find all the solution of linear Diophantine equation equation 56x plus 72y is equal to 40. Okay. X plus 72y equal to 40, and check whether the solution is positive or not. Okay. First, here we have to find out the all the solutions, and then we have to check whether the corresponding solution is positive or not. So how will we solve? Same as our previous exam. First we have to compare this one with ax plus by equal to c. Comparing with ax plus by equal to c, we get what are the values of ABC? A is nothing but 56, B is nothing but 72, and C equal to 40. Now, what is the GCD of 56 and 72?
8.
Which is equal to 8. But actually we have to find out the values of x0, y0, so we will go through our Euclid's series. That is, 72 can be written as 56 into 1. What should be the remainder?
16.
16. Again 56 can be written as 16 into 3, which is 48, plus
3.
remainder will be 8.
8.
And 16 can be written as 8 into 2 plus remainder will be 0. So the 8 will be the GCD. Now, as whether 8 divides 40,
Yes, sir.
as 8 divides 40 implies the given equation has a solution. Equation has a solution. But we require the values of x0 and y0. And for that one, we have to express our right hand side C as a 40 as a linear combination of A and B, and find out the values of x and y, and we will consider that values xy as a values x0 and y0, and from that one we will find out the all the remaining solution. Okay, now first we will express this GCD as a linear combination of A and B. So what is the value of 8, which is nothing but 56 minus of 16 into 3, which is equal to 56 as it is. What is the value of 16? 16 is nothing but 72 minus 56 into 1 into 3 as it is, which is equal to 56 minus of 3 into 72, which is 3 times 72, minus of minus plus 3 times into 1, which is 3 times of 56. 1 times 56 plus 3 times 56, which is 4 times of 56 minus 3 times of 72. So 8 is nothing but 4 times 56 plus minus of 3 times 72. Okay, so now here we will express our 8 as a linear combination of A and B, that is 56 and 72. But actually we have to express the 40. So multiply both sides by 5. Multiply both sides by 5, we get 40 is nothing but 4 into 5, which is 20 into 56, plus what is the minus 3 into 5? Minus of 15 into 172. So now what are the values of x0 and y0 then?
20 and minus 15.
x0 is 20 and y0 is minus of 15. Okay. Now, as we know that x dash is x0 plus b upon d into t, and y dash is y0 minus a upon d into t, which implies x dash is equal to, what is x0? x0 is 20 plus b is, what is the value of b? 72 divided by 8 into t. Y dash is y0. Y0 is minus of 15 minus a is nothing but 56 divided by 8 into t, which implies x dash is equal to 20 plus, what is 72 divided by 8? 90. And y dash is minus of 15 minus of 56 divided by 8? 70. Okay, so here we will get the values of x dash and y dash. So these are the all the solutions of the given linear Diophantine equation. It varies whenever we will change the value of t. For each value of t, we will get one solutions of the given linear Diophantine equation. Now we have to check whether this solution is it has a positive solution or not. So for that we will consider x dash and y dash will be greater than 0. So whenever x dash is greater than 0, which implies 20 plus 90 is greater than 0, which implies 90 is greater than minus of 20, which implies T is greater than minus 20 divided by 9. What is the values of minus 20 divided by 9?
2 point something.
Sorry. Yes. 2 point something. What is that? Is minus 20 divided by 9. And same y dash is greater than 0. That is minus of 15 minus 70 is greater than 0. Minus of 70 is greater than minus of 15, which implies t is less than. Multiply just both side by negative side. We will get t is less than 15 divided by 7. So actually t is lies between, sorry, as here minus of 7, here minus it is plus, and this one is now whenever we will multiply both sides by minus 1, then this t is less than minus of 15 divided by 7, which implies minus t is greater than minus 20 divided by 9, and it is less than minus of 15 divided by 7. So actually it is nothing but minus of 2 point some 22 less than t, which is less than minus of 2.40. So what should be the nearest? That is, first we will express as t is in between minus of 2.22 and minus of 2.14. So nearest value will be minus, that is in between minus of 2.80. But t is an integer, as t is an integer. So what is the nearest integer of minus of 2.18?
2.
Which is 2 or minus 2?
Minus 2. Minus 2.
Equal to minus 2. Put value of t in x dash and y dash. We get x dash is x naught. X naught will be 20 plus 9t. T is minus of 2, which is equal to 20 plus 9 into minus 2, which is minus of 18. 20 minus 18, 2. And y dash is equal to minus of 15 minus of 70. 7 into minus 2 minus of 15 minus 7 into minus 2 is plus 14. Minus 15 plus 14, which is minus 1. Here x dash is 2 but y dash is minus 1. It means y dash is not positive. So the given linear Diophantine equation has no positive solution since y dash is less than 0. So the given equation has no positive solution. Okay. Now, third example. Find all the solution of linear Diophantine equation to that is 24x plus 138y is equal to 80. Okay, find out. Just here we have to find out all the solution. Here there is no need to check whether it has a positive solution or not. Yes, find out correct. So by comparing A is 24, Y is 130, sorry, B is 138 and C is 18. So what should be the GCD of 24 and 138?
6.
6.
24 and 138 is equal to 6. But we require the values of x0 and y0. So we will express this 6 as a linear combination of A and B, and for that one we will require the Euclid's method. That is 138 is nothing but 24 into how much plus remainder? 24 into 5, which
5.
is equal to plus what should be the remainder?
18.
18.
18. 24 can be written as 18 into 1 plus 6, and 18 can be written as 6 into 3 plus 0, which implies GCD of 24 and 138 is 6, and 6 divides 18, which implies the given equation has a solution. As a solution. But now I have to express GCD as a linear combination of A and B. What should be 6? 6 is nothing but 24 minus of 18 into 1, which is equal to, what is the value of 18? Which is 24 minus of 18 is 138 minus of 24 into 5, which is equal to 24 minus of 1 times 138 minus minus plus 5 times of 24. 5 times 24 plus 1 times 24. 6 times 24 plus minus 1 times 138. This will be 6, but we have to express the 18. If we have to express 18 as a linear combination of A and B, then we have to multiply both sides by 3. Then 18 is nothing but 6 into 3, 18 into 24 plus minus of 3 into 138. So from that one, what are the values of x0 and y0 then?
18 and minus 3.
18 and minus 3 are the values of x0 and y0, which implies x0 is nothing but 18 and y0 is nothing but a minus of 3. So as we know that x dash is nothing but x0 plus b upon d into t, which implies x dash is x0 18 plus b is nothing but 138 divided by 6 into t. 138 divided by 6, 23,
23.
and y dash is nothing but y0 minus of a upon d into t, which is equal to, what is y0? Minus 3 minus of a is 24 divided by 6 into t, minus 3 minus 24 divided by 6 minus of 4, which implies x dash equal to 18 plus 23 into t, and y dash is equal to minus of 3 minus of 40 are the remaining solutions of are solutions of given linear differential equation. Okay, this solution can be also expressed in this form also, that is whenever we will replace this t by minus t, then it is nothing but 18 minus 23 into t. But whenever we will replace the value of t as minus t, then we have to replace in both x dash and y dash at a time. So it is nothing but minus of 3 plus 4. Okay. Yes, Kunal, kahin doubt?
No, sir.
No, then find out this one. Find all the solutions of 221x plus 35y equal to 11. Yes, we have to compare this one with What is the GCD of A and B?
1.
That is 221 is equal to 35 into is 35 into how much?
6. 6. 6.
What is the remainder then?
1.
35 into 6 plus 1.
11.
11, sir. 11.
So 35 is nothing but 11 into 3, 33 plus remainder 2. 11,
2.
2 into 5 plus 1. 2 is 2 into 1 plus 0. So the GCD is 1, and as 1 divides, what should be the right hand side? 21. So this given equation has a solution. Now express the GCD as a linear combination of A and B. Now 1 is nothing but 11 minus 2 into 5, which is equal to 11 minus, what is the value of 2? 2 is nothing but 35 minus 11 into 3 into 5, which is nothing but 11 minus of 5 into 35. Sorry. Yes. 5 into 35 minus of minus plus 3 into 5, 15 into 11. 1 time 11 plus 15 times 11, which is 16 times of 11 minus of 5 times of 35. Now, but we require the LHS as a 21. Multiply both sides by 21. Both side by 21. We get 1 into 21, 21. 16 into 21. Sorry. Value of C is 11. Na, given equation. Here the 21 and 11 both are the prime, so there is no. So here 1 divides 11. So here we have to multiply both sides by 11 only. Yes, what is 6? 16 into 11?
167. Sorry, 1176.
I think I have written something wrong here.
176.
Yes, sorry, this one is not completed yet. Since we have expressed this 1 as a linear combination of 11 and 35, but we have to express this 1 as a linear combination of 221 and 35. Okay, so here put out the values of 35 also from this one, sorry, 11 also, then we will get the required value. Okay, so what is the value of 11 now? 221 minus 35 into 6. So L16 into 11 is nothing but 221 minus of 35 into 6. 35 into 6 minus of 5 into 35, which is equal to 16 times 221 minus of 6 into 16 will be yes
Minus 11 into 35.
minus.
Minus 11 into 35.
First tell me this one. 16 into 6 is nothing but 96 into 35 minus of 5 into 35. So actually it is nothing but 16 times 221 minus of 96 times 35 in minus 5 times 35, which is nothing but minus 96 plus minus 5, which is nothing but minus of 101 times 35. Okay, so 1 is nothing but 16 into 2 and 221 minus 101 into 35. This will be the value of 1, but actually we have to find out the value of 11. So multiply both side by 11. Multiply both side by 11, we get 16 into 11 is
176.
which is equal to 176 times 221 plus minus of 101 into 11 minus of 111 times 35, which implies what is the value of x naught here? which is 176, and y naught is minus of 111 totals. Okay, so now here we will get the values of x naught and y naught, and we know that x dash is nothing but x naught plus b upon d into t. X naught is 176 plus b is nothing but 35 divided GCD is 1 into t. Thus 35 into t. Similarly, y dash is equal to minus of 1 y naught minus a upon d into t, which is equal to, what is y naught? Minus of 111 minus of a is nothing but 138 divided by 1, sorry, minus of 221 divided by d is 1, t as it is, minus of 111 minus of 221, which implies x dash is equal to 176 plus 35t, and y dash is minus of 111 minus of 221. Okay, so these are the required solutions. Okay, so in this way we can find out the solutions of given linear differential equations. First we have to find out the particular solutions by using Euclid's method. Then whenever we will get the values of x naught and y naught, then easily we can convert them into the values of x dash and y dash, since we know already the values of x dash and y dash. Since when your x naught y naught will be the particular solution, then x dash is nothing but x naught plus b upon d into t, and y dash is nothing but y naught minus a upon d into t. Yes, up to now, any doubt?
No, sir.